decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to be sacked back to the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Completes it to Jennings. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Purdy from the gun. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Well, it certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
1st and 10.
To throw is Stafford. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Back to throw, Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
At the 42-yard line.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now Stafford. Shreds the tackle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That's another Rams first down.
And now Stafford's going to move him around.
At the 27-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
For the field goal, a 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And able to get this out to the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to...
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Stafford. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Isaiah Likely, an 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Riley, nothing good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second down and a yard. Now Purdy. Here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They go play action here. Purdy. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down. Play action. Now Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's got it. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
So the completion gets them just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Stafford going to change it up here. Here's 2nd and 8. Screenplay set up for Williams. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack. And it's going to lead him to 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have
and that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams' 21-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers.
Number 11.
Brandon Ayuk. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Makes the score
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half.
Take over first and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Adams, the man in motion right. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 10. To throw is Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Hardman on the return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, it's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now it's second and 10. Purdy off the play fake. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Williams is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. A loss loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
In motion, the tight end. Stafford.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
First and 2 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. And they're going to speed things up here.
The tackle made back at his own 6-yard line.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
This is 1st and 10.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's 1st down.
Stafford now to throw.
On target to his man, Likely.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Stafford.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Stafford.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So now Stafford and the Rams
Down by 15. Exactly 1 minute remaining. They need 2 touchdowns and at least 1 2-point conversion mixed in there as well. Stafford here coming off his pick six. He's got a man complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Extra point by Riley, nothing good.
As this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
San Francisco.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Purdy now to throw. He's got Ayuk once again.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Purdy will look to throw again here. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
35.
So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
So now it's the Rams' turn. Trailing in this one now. 20 seconds to go. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on first down. Here's Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now it's Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams.
One last throw here for Stafford. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. It's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. Just say that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
back, yeah,